90 PX. Working all night, no breaks or recess. Vroom, vroom, yeah, I know my car sound like.
Hello and welcome to the 8th episode of OFL News. Sitting here with me, as always, is Bunglist, Panthers head coach Letruce, and now my friend Chaunncey. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
I finally got a new headset.
So, going into game predictions here. First game we got here is the Firecats versus the Panthers. Letruce, you said that you're actually not going to make that game.
Yeah,
and
personal reasons. Only Bung knows it.
Okay, so with that, honestly, I think that the Firecats are going to get an easy win against you guys, or the Panthers, because, you know, I believe that the Firecats are going to bounce back from their loss last week to us, the Punishers. I think they're going to win by at least 3 or 4 touchdowns. You know, as much as I like to kind of exchange words once in a while with Mr. Mack and the Firecats, they've definitely got some skill. That's actually kind of why it's fun to argue with them back and forth, because of our rivalry. We've both won 2 games apiece, and we both have 1 Victory Bowl championship. So,
well, as you see, the Panthers only have now 28 players on the roster. Well, no, 27, including me. And since you know how it's summer, a few people are on vacation. About, let's say, 18, 17 players can only make the game now. And at least I have the coaches, you know, Red, 1, 2, 2, 3, and Lucky. I think with them we can at least give Firecats our best shot. Firecats are a good team. All their starters. Yeah.
I would like to say,
And Chaunncey,
I'm not trying to go against our team, but I personally think we're not going to win this because I feel like FFC is a very strong team, and especially getting whooped by the Punishers, their rivalry, they're going to like go 2 times harder on us. And I've heard they've been practicing really hard. And shout out to Fresh Boy too, Rookie of the Year. I think he's going to be Rookie of the Year.
Alright, this game to me won't even be close. I'm gonna say something like 54-21. FSC is just gonna steamroll the Panthers. I would have maybe predicted a closer score if Letruce to make the game, but he obviously can't. So yeah, this is a FSC blowout.
yeah. Next game is Snowhawks versus Punishers. Honestly, I think we're gonna win just because, like the Snowhawks are good, but they've not yet won against a powerhouse team like us. I mean, they're not proven, as I said before. I think that we just bring too much to the table.
I feel like the Punishers are going to win because they're a much, much more experienced team. The Snowhawks, they've been changing their roster like almost every week. And plus their new head coach, Fracture, just came in. So even though they had a good win against the Raptors, we'll see. I would probably say not as close, but probably 2 touchdowns.
well, I'm going with Punishers too. It's not going to be a blowout, but Punishers by 2 touchdowns or so. I'd say 49-35. Punishers have, I've never seen their defense, but I heard your 3-man rush is good. And especially your offense.
Yeah, but the thing is, with that game, both me and Bunglist are on standby to actually make that game. I think if worst case scenario we both don't make it, I think that the Snowhawks could maybe snag a win. But with one of us, I don't see that happening. So moving on, we got Warriors and Raiders. I don't even really want to talk about this one. Raiders blowing out the Warriors, I think. Yeah, I'm not even going to ask you guys for that one. We both can say the same thing. Okay, so Rams versus Bruisers. The Bruisers just lost Raider Nation and Major. They came to us, actually. I don't even think Knight's back yet. The Rams, I got the Rams blowing out the Bruisers.
I don't have a blowout, but I think Rams are gonna go undefeated the whole season. They have an easy schedule, don't you guys think?
No,
Yeah.
no, they
They're,
don't have an easy schedule.
they're a good team. So yeah.
They play every team in the West, and the West has a better teams than the East. So clearly, it's not easy schedule. But I'm gonna have. I don't know. I'm gonna have the Bruisers shocking the Rams.
You choose against the Rams every
Really?
week.
What was? Really?
Okay, so moving on, Spartans and Ducks. I believe this is going to be the closest game of the week, probably game of the week.
Easy.
But recently, scrimmaging the Spartans, I'm going to give them no love at all, because they have a team where most of the players just aren't very smart, to put it to most teams, most
Preach.
easily terms. I mean, they have some smart players. I mean, LeBron's smart. They've got a few smart players, but I think that High Power HD and Silent Sith just aren't very smart. I mean, High Power HD is, I don't want to like sound rude on the show or anything, but he's not very bright. And
He's retarded.
yeah. And Silent Sith, he's a quitter. When he was on the Raiders and they played the Rams, when it was a close game, it was like halftime, and I was watching, and I seen him say to his team, like during halftime, that they should just give up because they aren't gonna win, and that's just stupid. He shouldn't be a coach. He shouldn't even be qualified to make a coach a sandwich. Honestly, he's like
He
can't
was
stand
a
him.
Panther before. He was a Panther before, but I traded him.
Okay, Raptors and Huskies bye week. Nothing. So we got two Panthers here. We're gonna talk about you guys a little bit. So, as a Panther, do you guys still think that you're gonna make the playoffs? I mean, you guys are kind of borderline, but you guys are competing with the Snowhawks mostly for a spot. I think the Snowhawks are gonna lose against us. So, and then I have the Snowhawks losing in the week after that, and I have you guys beating. I think. Who do you guys play next?
No.
Yeah,
Wait,
you
no.
guys. Yeah, you guys play the
Yeah.
Snowhawks. Yeah, that's right. I had you guys over the Snowhawks in week 8. If you can make it, Letruce, you guys should win. The Raptors, if they lose this game, they're completely out. So I think you guys should be able to snag a spot. But what's going through you guys' team right now, and how are you telling your players about different things?
Well, Chaunncey, you want us to talk first?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So I feel like our team is a little confused right now. So like, how do I explain this? They're not getting to the serious part yet. Like they haven't got hit that we're like this close to not being in the playoffs. So like, I feel like, how do I say this? Oh yeah, and I want Bung, just for you, please beat the Snowhawks, because I'm not sure if we're gonna beat them, and pretty much that's it. But I'm gonna have a lecture tomorrow and try to pump our team up, because if we're probably gonna lose to the FFC, and if we lose to Snowhawks, that's our season right there.
Alright, I have a special guest, FlamingMushi, in the call. Flaming, say hi.
Hello. I hate white people.
Okay then. Where is LordJallace, the 50-year-old head coach of your team?
Well,
Lord
still
Tech.
server locked, and he's trying to get in, but yeah.
Okay, so
I'll add him to this call.
Letruce, back to you.
All right.
So do you think you guys are gonna make it? What's your take on it?
I can't say anything, but the only way to make it is we gotta beat the Snowhawks. And Snowhawks are a pretty decent team, but yeah, well, the only way to beat the Snowhawks is if Panthers are serious enough to beat them. I don't see a lot of seriousness I've been cutting a lot of players, but players that have been inactive, have been, um, yeah, inactive and not serious enough. The only players that are usually serious enough about this team are the coaches, especially Red, Lucky, and Ninja.
You know, I've known Red for a while. I like him. But if you don't make the games, it seems like you don't have anybody. Like your go-to man, who was Pepe, kind of just bailed on you guys. Do you really have any depth or security at your coaching position? I mean, if you're not there, it's pretty much an automatic loss.
Well, to be honest, well, Pepe, whatever his name is, didn't really do anything to help Panthers out. You know, and I think it was week 3 against the Raptors. He didn't even do anything to reschedule the game. We lost 34-0. And the next game against Punishers, I have no idea what happened there. But we lost 35-14.
Yeah, I mean, like when you see teams like the Rams, where FlamingMushi misses a game, LordJallace will probably get the win. And if Bungless misses a game, I believe that I could get the win. So, welcome FlamingMushi and LordJallace to the show.
What's up, guys?
That was your oldest OFL player in about the 5th decade of his life. So that was LordJallace.
He has 3 kids. His kids are going to college now.
Okay, so let's continue. FlamingMushi and LordJallace, we talked about this while we had a brief error in recording. What is your guys' quarterback competition like? I mean, sometimes you guys switch half the game, sometimes one of you plays it all. What's going on there?
Flaming, do you want to answer this?
Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Well, we don't really have a plan. We just kind of go out there and just choose. And if one of us messes up, the other one will take over. It's not really that set of a plan. We just kind of wing it, like we do with our whole team 100% of the time. But yeah.
Well, that's a solid strategy.
Well, I mean, we're 5-0, so I guess it's working.
Yeah, that is true. Okay,
Yeah, if you want to be 5-0, don't practice and win everything.
Yeah, just...
It's working for us. It's just a tip.
So, by going into playoffs, do you guys have a set person? Or are you going to just continue what was working?
I mean, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah, we'll probably just continue what we've been up to.
Sure enough. LordJallace, looking at your profile, you're actually planning on leaving Roblox in not too long. Are you playing a second season after this, or is this your final season?
Yeah, this is my final season.
And wind tunnel again. There we go. Okay, yeah, there we go. Thanks, Flaming.
I'll play this guy.
Okay. So, let's continue. So, Lord, do you mind telling us why you're gonna leave?
It's just to move on in life. I mean, you can only play Roblox for so long.
I mean, he's got to support his kids. I mean, 3 kids in college is really tough. You know, he's got to pick up another job.
But yeah, it's been really fun, but just gotta do other things now.
What about you, Flaming? What's your plan with the team? Are you gonna take head coach again, or are you done? What's your plan?
If the opportunity arises, I'll probably take back head coaching spot. But I don't know how active I'm going to be because I have football in real life too. So I'll just have to have a couple good assistant coaches.
All right. we should probably end this episode soon. It's going on quite a bit longer. Does anybody have anything that they would like to talk about?
May I start?
Go for it.
Oh, alright, so if your jersey looks very boring, your arms are just showing out, go ahead and hit me up and I'll hit you up with a sleeve. I don't have any of my models out here because Bung is mean and kicked all of them and crashed them. But if you want any sleeve, just PM me, I'll hit you up, and that's pretty much it. And yeah.
Actually, he made me a Brittany Palmer sleeve. He hooked me up. Looks awesome. Thank you for that. Very good. Before we end here, I would just like to wish LordJallace's kids the best of luck in college.
I do have one question.
Yes?
Have you ever seen a vagina bug list?
Oh yeah, ask your girlfriend.
Okay, that's. I just had to ask. Everyone was thinking it, man.
Wow.
Okay. Well,
Wait. I have something.
yes?
According to Carvel, whatever his name is, the game is still at 1. If you look on the OFL wall.
I don't know anything about that. If I checked right now, I would just get a black screen, so I can't check.
Oh, true. Yes. Oh, well, it says on the OFL wall, so there might be a chance I actually might make it. So, you know, Panthers might win, you know. Go out.
Panthers for VB3.
What? Yeah.
Okay, so also I'm still getting a few PMs asking questions to go on the show. Those questions will likely be answered the week going into playoffs or the week between the Victory Bowl, just so that I can have some more ideas to filling the blank spots when there's no games going on. And with that, I'm going to end